Hey guys, welcome back to another Invisalign update. First, let me apologize for not filming a video in literally a year. The last time I posted was sometime in August, and that video was recorded in June of 2016. And we are now officially in June of 2017, so let me apologize first for that. Second thing I want to tell you guys is I am recording on a new camera that I got. It's an actual camera, it's not my iPhone anymore, so I really hope that I'm in focus. I really hope I'm not blurry for you guys, and I hope that you can hear me. So I want to recap just a little bit because, like I said, it's been over a year now that I haven't posted or updated you guys. So last video you saw I posted in August of 2016 and it was recorded in June of 2016. In that video I had just received 15 more trays. I had gotten like my second refinement, I believe, and I got 15 more trays. And basically what happened with that is I finished my 15 trays. I had them for about 7.5 months, and I'm approximating dates here because I can't remember exactly when I went since I've been to the dentist, I feel like, so many times in the last year. So I'm approximating that I finished my 15 trays on about January 9th of this year, 2017. And so about then is when I went in and was basically having my final evaluation for Invisalign. So what my dentist pretty much called it was either we're looking at your teeth to rescan you again for another refinement, or we're looking at your teeth to get you retainers. So I went in for that appointment, like I said, approximately January 9th of this year. And when I had originally went in for that appointment, I wasn't 100% happy with how my teeth looked for some reason. I had way more attachments at that point than I do right now. And I think that my attachments were kind of throwing me off and making it seem like my teeth were more crooked than they actually were. It was hard for me to tell exactly what the final result looked like with all the attachments on. So I went into that appointment thinking that I was gonna get another refinement. Like, I had asked the doctor, can we get another refinement? I'm not 100% happy with how it looks. And really, in the end, it should be my choice. I should be 100% happy with what I paid for and what my teeth look like. So I had asked her if I can get another refinement, and she flat out told me no. She was like, no, Invisalign's not gonna give you any more trays. Your teeth are perfect, you're done, you're getting retainers. I was like, okay. I don't know what else to say. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with her. She's the professional. If she thinks that they're good, then let's take the attachments off and see for sure. She took all my attachments off that day. She told me I was getting retainers. She told me I'm gonna go get scanned and I'm getting my retainers. I was pretty excited because I've been waiting almost 2 years now for me to be finished and get retainers. And sorry, I just wanna check that my battery's not dead. I had wanted to get another refinement. She told me no. Finally, she buffed all my attachments off. My teeth were completely clean of all that glue. It felt so nice. And the weird thing was that she didn't even let me see my teeth. She didn't even give me a mirror and be like, here's your final result, take a look, what do you think? She just sent me on my way. She was like, okay, all the attachments are off, your teeth look great, go to the other office and get scanned now for retainers. I was like, okay. So I had to physically wait till I was in my car to look at my final result, to look in my mirror of my car and see what my teeth actually looked like with all the attachments off. And I was really, really surprised. They looked so good. I have a couple pictures that I took the day I got all my attachments off, the day I basically thought I finished Invisalign. I took a couple pictures, and that month I took a couple pictures. So I'm gonna try and add those pictures into this video. I was really, really happy with the result. They were perfectly straight. Everything about them was beautiful. I almost cried at how happy I was with them. They looked so good. So I went to the other office that day. I got rescanned for retainers this time. It's the same scanning machine that they do for refinements. And I got rescanned for retainers, and I left. And the person that did the scan was supposed to send off to Invisalign that I was getting retainers. And I'm waiting and waiting, and weeks are going by, and finally, let me check the date. Finally, about January 23rd of this year, my retainers were supposed to be in. And I called up, they were not in, so I waited again. I waited about an extra week, and about January 31st, my retainers came in, and I went to the office. I went to the office on January 31st, I believe, to get my retainers and pick them up. And I get in there and I go to sit down and have my retainers like checked to make sure that they fit. And the assistant goes, "Oh, I have to put 2 attachments on." I'm like, why would I have attachments? I'm getting retainers. I'm done. Like, you don't get attachments with retainers. So she goes, "Well, you don't have retainers. You have 8 more trays." I'm like, "What do you mean I have 8 more trays? I got rescanned over a month ago for retainers that I was told I was getting, that I was done with my treatment. Where are my retainers?" So she said that somewhere there must have been a mistake made in their office, and instead of getting retainers, they sent off a refinement. So that was officially my 3rd refinement that I didn't even ask for, that I didn't even plan on having. And I was actually pretty pissed that day because I only had about 30 minutes to pick my retainers up, and then I had to go to work. And she wants me to sit down for like an hour and get these like attachments put on and everything, and I'm like, no, like, I can't do this, I have to leave. I was like, just give me my first set of trays and I'll come back and get my attachments put on another day. So she gave me my first set of trays, I believe the 31st of January. I wore those for like 2 weeks without attachments, and then the next time I had a chance, I went to the office and got these 2 attachments put on right here, which I hope you can see, on this front tooth. These are the only 2 attachments through these 8 trays that I had to have. I was pretty much like surprised that I was getting 8 more trays when I was told I was getting retainers, so that ended up being 4 more months of Invisalign. I finished my 8th tray on Tuesday, May 23rd, this last month, and I went in for yet another final evaluation, and I went to the office with the scan machine this time. There's 2 offices that my dentist has, one that I go to that's close to my house and one that is further away that is the only one that has the scanner. So I went to that office because I knew this time I was getting another refinement. I knew for a fact I was getting a refinement, that I was not getting retainers, and I was gonna make sure I was not getting retainers, because from January, when I was supposed to be getting retainers, before I started my 8 trays, my teeth, like I'm telling you, were absolutely perfect. They were so nice. I was so excited with them. Within these last 4 months, I swear 100% that my teeth actually got more crooked in the last 4 months. I don't know how it happened. I don't know where a mistake was made. I wore these trays exactly how I was supposed to wear them, did everything I was supposed to do, and within the last 4 months, they have not kept their straightness. They've gotten worse. So I went into this last appointment on the 23rd, which actually they called me up and changed my appointment on me, surprise, surprise. I didn't actually have my appointment on the 23rd. I had my appointment on Wednesday, the 31st of May. They had to wait a whole week for some reason. I don't know. The doctor wasn't in or something. So I got rescanned again on the 31st by my request, and I'm getting my 4th refinement. So I basically begged and pleaded and said, I'm not happy. I know that my teeth are crooked again, and I want another refinement because I want my teeth to look like they did in January. I want to get back to that, and they're not like that, so I'm not happy. So the doctor said okay. She sent it off for a refinement, and now I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my next set of trays to come in. I have no idea how many trays I'm gonna get, how long I'm gonna have them, and when I'm gonna be done. I will officially have Invisalign 2 years on June 16th of this year. June 16th, 2015 is when I started my treatment, and we are, by the time I get my next set of trays, I'll be 2 years into it. And by the time I finish, I'll be more than 2 years. I never thought that I'd have Invisalign this long. I was originally supposed to have it for 11 months, and 11 months turned into over 2 years now. So in the end, I want to be happy with how my teeth looked. I paid a lot of money for these things, and I'm not like mad about all the refinements I've had to have. 4 now. I'm on my 4th refinement. I'm not mad by any means. I'm not like upset by it. Half of it was my choice to have refinements, so I'm not complaining about that. I think that the orthodontist I chose, I probably could have went somewhere else and gotten better treatment and gotten better service, but that was a choice I made, and I'm already 2 years in, so it's not like I'm gonna turn around and go to someone else now. So I kind of have to deal with it till it's done. Hey guys, sorry, my camera did actually die, so I had to go charge it, and I'm very quickly losing sunlight, so I need to wrap this up. I already took my Invisalign out because I want to show you guys what my teeth look like without it. Again, I have 2 attachments on this is my left side, but my left middle big tooth. And basically what the problem is that I'm seeing that I want fixed, that in January when I said like my teeth looked perfect, everything was lined up really nice and straight, and my bite was a lot more like even and more comfortable. I think that my bite has kind of gotten off a little bit, and they're not completely, like the bottom and the top don't completely match up straight in the middle. I'm gonna smile for you, show you a couple of different angles real quick, and I'm gonna point out kind of what I see wrong. So like in the middle here, they are pretty close to lining up, but in January they were absolutely lined up. So they're a little off in that sense. And then the tooth that actually has the attachments was straight with the other tooth, and now it's like shorter than the other tooth, and it's a little crooked. So let me like show you kind of what I mean here. It's a little bit shorter, this one. And it's almost a little bit crooked, like to the side. So I'm pretty happy with how they look. I do, like I said, feel like I need a little bit more to kind of fix the little areas I'm not 100% happy with, but from where I started to where I am now, like they are so much better. They're almost absolutely perfect. They just need a little bit more work. So I gotta end this video though because my camera is about to die and I have to go to work. So again, really sorry for not posting in pretty much over a year. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me any comments down below. Ask me some questions. I absolutely am gonna make another video, I promise. I hope I can get to it sooner than I got to this one. I'm just waiting on my trays, so we're gonna see what happens, and I will update you guys as soon as I can. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.